Hey, Adria, that's one of my business partners on over here on TikTok. Hey, y'all. So I just wanted to pop on real quick. I'm on live on Facebook and I'm on TikTok, and so I wanted to do this like double live at the same time, so I'm not having to do it, again repeatedly. So if you're watching this, go ahead and tap the screen like this video, thumbs up this video, heart this video, whatever you need to do to show your support. You guys, super excited to do this video. I get asked these questions all the time, so I felt it was definitely necessary for me to just do this live in case people had questions. Hey, y'all, people had questions, y'all. Plus, I need some motivation to drink my protein shake because I have been really slacking on that, and so I needed to get one in today. So I have this, like I said, streaming on Facebook and I'm streaming on TikTok. So if you see me looking either way, I'm looking at both devices because Facebook is in front of me and TikTok is right here. So y'all, I'm drinking a caramel protein shake today, y'all. It's 30 grams of protein in here, has tons of vitamins and minerals in here. It's froze, so I got to take my time with it. So if y'all have any questions about the gastric sleeve surgery, weight loss surgery, where I went, how I had it done, how I got the decision, all of that, please feel free to drop that below. Y'all can see it's froze. Look at that, froze. Drop your questions in. Thank y'all for the likes. Hey sis, hope all is well. Happy belated birthday. Hope you had an amazing birthday. Hey y'all. Oh, that was so good. I seen a recipe on TikTok with this, and they had made it with their coffee. So if you tried these protein shakes with your coffee, let me know. Mm. Thank you for the share, y'all. So any questions that y'all have, y'all know I am coming up on my 1 year anniversary of having weight loss surgery in Tijuana, Mexico. So I have tons of footage and content that I'm going to be putting out in the month of February regarding my weight loss surgery and things like that. Take y'all on that journey from like videos, surgery videos, all that kind of stuff. I kind of wanted to like at least give myself a year out to like get familiar with the process. Um, see how my body adjusts, see how my mindset is. Because I didn't want to like just come on here and talk about it without telling y'all the real, tea, like with any experiences and things like that. Because people will be like, oh, do this, do this, do this. I did this and it worked for me. But I want to be telling you, I want to tell like the truth, the good, the bad, the ugly, all that kind of stuff. And so again, I was able to pay for my surgery out of my pocket through the income that I get through my home-based business. And if you want to know more about my home-based business, just drop a heart in the chat. um, so if you're watching this on either live or TikTok, thumbs this video up. Also, drop your comments below if you are if you have questions. And so I'll say this. I'll just go into like the backstory. If you're watching this on TikTok, tap the screen, give girls some likes. But I just go into like the backstory of kind of why I decided to get weight loss surgery and like what made me want to go to Mexico to even do it. I have been like a thick girl my whole entire life. Thank y'all so much for the likes, y'all. I promise y'all I appreciate it. I've always kind of been like a heavy girl. I've always been like a thick girl. I didn't consider myself fat or whatever you want to call it, but I did consider myself bigger than what I should have been. And so I've always been like had hips and thighs and all of that stuff. Thank you, Move, for liking the live, all of that kind of stuff. I always had that shape. I've always had that. So I recently had a baby. I have an 18-month-old daughter, and I gained tons of weight from that pregnancy because of like I was on bed rest. I ate a lot. I was just, I had a lot going on that pregnancy, right? So I did gain weight. I've always tried to lose weight like my entire adult life. I'm 35 now. I'll be 36 in March. I've always tried to like lose weight on my own, but I was never successful. I was able to either lose maybe 5 or 10 pounds or 6 pounds, 20 pounds. And then like I was real successful before I got pregnant because I had PCOCS or whatever. And I lost like 35 pounds and then boom, I got pregnant. Never again. Okay. So, okay, my tube side, but that's a whole different story. If y'all want a story time on Get My Tube Side, then drop that in the chat too. But I've always wanted to like lose weight. I always wanted to like be healthy because now I have like a whole new reason to like be healthy. I have a daughter, a new baby, right? So never again, Sarah, and I highly mean that. Never again would I ever get pregnant again. Thank you, Jesus. But I made a decision because I wanted to be healthy. I'm finally financially free. I'm able to jump generating 6 figures in my business. I'm helping other people around the world. And I have a new baby. So I wanted to be like healthy. Like I didn't even realize how big I was. Hey Dora, I didn't even realize how big I was until like me now looking back at pictures. And I'm like, why nobody told me I was this big or this unhealthy looking? But people was like, girl, you carried that weight good, you look good, you dress nice and all that kind of stuff. But in my mind, now that I'm looking back at the pictures, I'm like, dang, my face was so fat. Oh, my neck was so big. Oh, my stomach was so big. Why my thighs were so big? Like I was just really looking at it. And in my mind, before I had surgery, I was thinking like I was okay. I wasn't that big. I knew I was big. I'm not like oblivious to like being weight gain. I was like 300 and something, almost 400 pounds. But I was just looking at myself. I didn't, when you're looking in yourself in the mirror, you don't really like see like, oh, I'm fat. You don't feel that until you look at pictures and then you're able to like see the progress. Like I'm seeing pictures that are popping up on my memories on Facebook, like from last year to now. I'm actually seeing, like the weight loss, and I'm actually being able to look at my face and be like, oh my God, like I can tell, you had, so you can tell the weight loss, in different parts of your body and stuff like that. So that was another reason, like, weight loss, weight loss is really about mindset. And so that was another reason why I went to Mexico, if y'all didn't know, to Tijuana to get my surgery, because it was like 12, 13, 14, all the way up to $20,000 in the US, right? I did my research for about almost a year before I made the decision to go with the weight loss center that I went to in Tijuana, and I had an amazing time. The care was amazing. The doctors was amazing. The stay was amazing. Everything was amazing. I paid $3,500 for my surgery in Mexico. I was so glad I did it, y'all. I'm just so glad I did it, like health-wise to the next level. But versus over here in the United States, if you do it in the United States with insurance, you have to do like a 6-month prerequisite of like mental health evaluations, psychotic, psychological counseling and all that kind of stuff. And I don't want to do that. I don't need nobody to tell me that this is going to be a journey for me. I felt like I personally didn't need anybody to tell me this is going to be hard, but I kind of regret not at least doing at least one round of like therapy or counseling with somebody to talk about it before I made the decision, because the after effects like that I was going through mentally, like that people don't tell you about, that they be like, oh, you look good, oh, they don't know like what you go behind the scenes struggling to drink a drink or eat food, and that's kind of what the therapy before surgery. And I kind of see why the insurance companies have that in place. Now that I'm on the other side of the table, I'm on the weight loss bench. Thank y'all for the likes on TikTok, y'all. But it's a lot of things that I wish people would have told me. But the whole reason for this first video is to just like tell you guys why I always wanted to be back to my high school weight. I always know, like I was always like, I never was skinny. I know I'm not trying to be skinny. I was just trying to be healthy, because again, I do have a 1-year-old that deserves the same mother that my 19-year-old and my 16-year-old had back in when I was in my 20s and my teens when I had my children. So I feel like I needed to do this for me to give her a good quality of life for myself. And those experiences, when she want to go to Disney and when she want to go to the park, I want to be able to chase behind her at the park and not be out of breath and not be tired and not be sleep all day because I don't have any energy because my blood pressure is high. I had high blood pressure. I had so many health issues behind the scenes due to my weight that a lot of people did not even know, that I didn't really even talk about, because we are so trained to like, oh, don't talk about health, don't talk about this, don't talk about that, when in actuality it was the right choice for me. And I know I made the right choice for me, my family, and like my mental health. So that's why I opted for weight loss surgery. That's why I even considered it, because I had tried so many diets. I had tried keto. What diets do y'all try? I've tried the water diet, the egg diet, the keto diet. I've tried literally every diet that there is, and I ain't getting no results. Y'all. And so again, when people think of weight loss surgery, they think this is the easy way out. By no means is weight loss surgery the easy way out. what you see is the after, you see the results from it, but it is not easy at all. So if you're considering weight loss surgery, I would say definitely like get your mindset together first. As far as getting used to, I'm still learning how to eat again. Well, not like had any problems or anything. Like I'm just learning to know like I can only eat this amount of food before I get full. Don't overeat or you're gonna get sick. And I don't knock anybody for having bad experience with weight loss surgery, but that's just not my. I haven't had any bad experiences. Knock on wood. Thank you, Jesus. Knock on wood. Knock on concrete. Drop some flame prayers for me in the chat. But I haven't had any bad experiences with my weight loss surgery. It's been all positive. So only thing that I have experienced is like, immediate after surgery, getting used to like drinking slow, chewing slower, so you're not like eating big bites of food, and because again, you just had surgery on your digestive system, so you are really like learning to eat again, learning to drink again. It's not like, oh, somebody got to feed you type of thing. No, it's not like that at all. It's mainly like this right here is 11 ounces. It will take me literally all day to drink all of this. So like knowing that you can eat 4 ounces of food and be full, and then you're gonna be hungry 30 minutes later. You go, it's just learning experiences that you got to get accustomed to. And if you, long as you know them beforehand, you can be mentally prepared for it. Y'all, the weight loss surgery is a journey. It is definitely not the easy way out. So when people say, oh, that's the easy way out, people take the easy way getting surgery. By no means is it easy, because every day it's a mental battle with yourself, because I talk to people all the time in this weight loss group, and they're like, I still see myself as the 300, 400-pound girl. They still talk about they're not seeing the progress that everybody else see. And so that's why I'm grateful for my business partners and just like my family. They're like, you look good. They telling me they're proud of me. They see the progress and things like that. And so after weight loss surgery, it just doesn't stop. Like the work doesn't stop. Just because you had surgery doesn't mean that, that's it. That's all you got to do. You got to learn how to eat better. You still got to learn how to portion control your food. You still got to learn a lot of stuff that they do not tell y'all, like, or that people don't tell. Like when people talking about their journey through weight loss surgery and stuff, it's a lot of stuff that people don't talk about and people don't really expose or talk about, because they like embarrassed or ashamed. Y'all, one thing y'all know about me on social media and Facebook and TikTok, because I'm live on both, y'all know I'm not ashamed of anything. I'm gonna always tell y'all my experiences. I'm gonna always tell y'all the truth. I ain't worked out in nobody's gym. That's why before I even had the surgery, I'll be honest and upfront and transparent. Y'all, I'll say that in a minute. I ain't worked out in nobody's gym. I'm not that consistent, and I knew I wasn't gonna be that consistent. So that's why I went and had surgery, because I know I've tried everything on my own and my own willpower, as far as trying to work out, trying to eat right, trying to get a trainer and all that kind of stuff. And it just didn't work for me. And I was okay with it not working for me. So I knew I had to do something for me that was going to work for me. And so because I could afford it, because of my home-based business, forced me the opportunity to earn 8 checks a month, I was able to finance my surgery out of pocket with no additional insurance copay or therapy or anything like that. But other than that, y'all, it's good. Y'all have any questions about, the surgery? Like I said, over the month of February, I'm just giving y'all a teaser right now. But maybe towards the end of January, early February, I'm going to be rolling out more videos talking about like where I went, my doctor, my experience, my flights, where I stayed, and all of that kind of stuff. I'm going to be talking about all of that, because I do have a tons of people that follow me on social media, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube, that are genuinely curious about the surgery. And another thing, people like, do I have to drink protein shakes for the rest of my life? No, you don't. This is my first protein shake in like 2 months. Listen, I'm gonna do better in 2022. They recommend that you drink protein shakes, because again, with weight loss surgery, with this surgery, you don't eat as much as you used to, and so that way now that you don't eat as much food as you used to, you're not getting the amount of vitamins and minerals that you used to get from eating all different foods. So you have to do something to supplement those vitamins, like to either take a daily vitamin, or drink this protein shake right here. It has 30 grams of protein, It has 1 gram of sugar and 24 vitamins and minerals in it. So I'm going to get, if I complete this whole thing today, which I may or may not, and I'm not holding myself to try to drink all of it. I'm just trying to get enough of it to where I can, still feel full, because I ate. Did I eat something today? No, that's another thing. You be forgetting to eat because you don't be hungry. When you have the surgery, they remove the hormone, the hunger hormone. So you don't be hungry. You be forgetting to eat. You be forgetting to eat. Girl, listen. I ain't got nothing in this shake. This is pure shake. Like, it's just the pure, and this is caramel. Now I've been watching the video on TikTok, and they was making, okay. They had a girl, she was making coffee with her protein shake. She had the caramel. I'm finna get on TikTok shop and order me some skinny syrups. So I'm gonna be making me some syrups, some stuff, girl. Like, I'm gonna be up in here getting it going. Cause I gotta do better with my shakes. I need to do better with my shakes. Like, I need to do better with my vitamin intake. Hey, Greg! Look at my buddy from Facebook, y'all. If y'all not following Couponing with Greg, that dude, listen, y'all better get on it. Thank you so much. Like, I have tried like so many weight loss things, like trying to work out, all of the keto, all of the diets, but those are just like quick fixes for me. Like, they only worked for just a small amount of time. They never gave me longevity. I'm just not consistent enough. I know my weakness for a fact is being consistent with stuff. I start stuff, I stop stuff, I start stuff, I stop stuff. And weight loss was just one of those things that I could not beat by myself. So I went to Mexico, Tijuana, to get my surgery done. I paid for it out of pocket. It was $3,500. Yes, I was scared. Yes, I was nervous. Yes, I was afraid. Like, I was all of that. And I didn't tell anybody that I was going to get weight loss surgery. I didn't tell maybe but 2 people in my family, and maybe a few people on my team that were like next to me before, because I didn't want anybody to influence me or try to talk me out of my decision that I made for my health and stuff. So I didn't talk to anybody. The Gigi is 19 months, y'all. She about to be 2 coming up in May. Can y'all believe that? She about to be 2. I was just pregnant, just like on here crying because I was pregnant. But she's about to be 2. She's still good. I still coupon. But I just coupon digitally. I don't go as hard as I used to. Like, I stock up on mainly like the laundry detergents and the paper products and stuff like that. They just it's getting out of control around here. Like, so many people, coupon is just like all over the place. So I haven't really been doing as much as I should be, but I definitely need to get back on it like I used to. Yeah, digital. That's the only way. I ain't got time to be cutting nothing. I'm just straight digital right now. But yeah, weight loss, I don't regret anything about it other than me doing it sooner. But once I got introduced to my doctor, the weight loss support group that he has and stuff like that, I feel like I made a good decision. I'm down. I don't even know how many pounds I'm down. I think when I weighed in, maybe Sunday, I was 238 pounds. Y'all can do the math. I was 238 pounds, I think, or 35 pounds or something of that nature. But before surgery, I was 321 pounds. My heaviest, I was 360 pounds at my heaviest. So I think I made a good choice. I feel good. My clothes fit better. I like the way I feel. I have more energy. I'm more active with my kids. I'm more active just in my day-to-day life, because I saw, before surgery, like, I was lazy, I was slinky, I was on so many blood pressure pills. Like, even throughout my whole entire pregnancy, I was in the hospital, in and out of hospital because of my blood pressure. Because of just everything. Yeah, I remember, Greg. We've been like, it's like weight is up and down, and it's a mental battle. Like, if you're not literally mentally prepared to like go through the transition of like, if you're not really mentally, the surgery, the after effects, and things like that, I consider you to do the therapy and get the help. The mindset adjustment that the insurance requires. But for me, I already knew. I didn't. Hold on, y'all. I didn't need anybody to tell me that this was going to be a struggle. I didn't, because I'm in my doctor still now support group or whatever. So I'm seeing all the testimonies. I'm seeing um all of the stuff, all of the feedback, the positive and the negative. So I was literally watching all of that, before I made the decision to get started, to have surgery or whatnot. So I was kind of prepared mentally you know, for that, the after effects. Hey TikTok, thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all tap that screen. I appreciate it. But yes, Greg said I got a coach now. I do have an accountability partner that had surgery. She actually had surgery the same day I had surgery. We were there at the same time. We was on the same flight. Like, it was crazy. We stayed in the same, like, like I said, I'm gonna tell y'all more about that in my future videos. But it was like me and her met there. When we got there, we stayed in the same house or whatever. And then we met, we had surgery the same day, we flew back home together, same place, all that kind of stuff. So me and her talk pretty frequently about our weight loss and things that we're going through. So I do have somebody that I talk to that actually is going through the same process as me right now. So that was a big thing for me too, to have somebody to vent to, because like the days where I'm tired or I feel like this was a mistake or things like that, I have somebody to be like, girl, no, it wasn't. Remember, you couldn't even breathe walking up them steps. You couldn't even go put them clothes in the washer downstairs because you was having trouble going them down the steps. So I like having people that's real and that's really gonna like tell me the truth. Girl, this was the best, to reaffirm my decision on what I did, which was for me. But like I said, I didn't even tell my family. They thought I was gonna have like surgery, like BBL or something. They didn't know what I was going to get. They was like, you gonna come in with a BBL body and woo woo. They were thinking I was getting cosmetic surgery, but they didn't know I was getting gastric sleeve, because I did tell them until after I got back or whatever. Well, I told my sister, and then she kind of like started relaying the message, because you know how big sisters are. They start telling all your business. But it was too late, because I was already on my flight. I was already in there. I was already on the surgery table. I was healthy. I was back home, and it was nothing anybody could tell me, like, because I already had did it. And so that's the thing, when you guys are making decisions for yourself, don't consult a whole lot of people. You don't need, you don't need a whole lot of people to give you input on what you're going to do for your life, for your health and your wealth. Only you know what's best for you, and you know what's going to work for you. Have you had any issues? I haven't had any health issues since I had my surgery. I'm about to be a year out in February. Like I said, knock on wood, all that. Thank you, Jesus. Because I follow my diet that they gave you after. Now the hardest part, let me tell you, the hardest part, I'm gonna have to do a whole video. The hardest part is before, when you're doing your 2-week liquid diet, and then your 60-day like afterwards. That's the hardest part. That's the hardest part, right? That was the hardest part of the surgery for me, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hello. For a minute, because I had a phone call. I had a business phone call that I had to take. So I had to talk on the phone here, a little business going. But yeah, y'all, the hardest part was just getting adjusted to, food intake and things of that nature. So as long as you're okay with that, you'll be okay, y'all. Let me know if y'all enjoyed this live and y'all want more. I definitely will get back with you to start the series. Like, I'm going to be talking about it more on TikTok. So if you're not following me on TikTok, please do. so you can keep up with me. And if you're on TikTok and you're not following me on Facebook, follow me on Facebook. All you gotta do is click the link in my bio and it'll take you to my TikTok or it'll take you to my Facebook. But y'all, I'm trying to drink it. Almost. But girl, tell G go wash your hands. Go get your hands washed. Go get your hand washed and wiped up. Go tell G in the kitchen. But yes, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate it. And I'll see y'all in the next video.